So, to summarize it up, let me tell you. First, we're going to start with Associate Chief Justice Lawrence O'Neill's son, uncircumcised. How do I know? They had a fight, screw, drug club in high school with the Goldmans involved in cannabis. Anyway, let me tell you about Deputy Gill's hand in the night Matt Lewis attacked me, Rebecca's cousin, and Rebecca Lewis going directly from heroin sales with Stephanie Gollenstein Schumacher's drug peddling piece of shit department with Jeff to comprehend and falsified medical records. Just trying to summarize all of it up for the federal little boys and girls. Or shall we talk about Cynthia Schaefer allowing a patient to die from simple dehydration due to, things like heroin flowing out of Stephanie G. Schumacher's goddamn drug peddling department? Personnel file, Wallingford, Charles J. Personnel file, Schumacher, Stephanie. When I make an open records request, you don't say no. John Estel, I am not giving you another blowjob just for the goddamn records, especially when my sister was helping your office destroy them during tax season one year. I was around 8, I think, when John Estel asked for a blowjob. Donald had already started in with his sick shit, so they all just joined in. As I said, I will be taking state, federal, and international immunity. Broad immunity, civil and criminal. You all created this mess. Cost a fucking pretty penny cleaning up yours. Don't bitch about mine. Meet the therapy dog, Baxter. Your all's mess cost a pretty goddamn penny cleaning up privately. Don't bitch about mine. Terry Baxter beating the shit out of inmates that tried to talk about their goddamn drug peddling bullshit under Gerald Curtis with Mr. Froge in the high school. Fuck you. So, Lisa Urey and federally illegal substances. Let me tell you about Deputy Gill and Officer Pollitt's hand in Matt Lewis trying to slice my penis off. Oh, and you all don't think I'm worthy of even protection. Well, thank you very fucking much. Oh well. So let me tell you about Tony Wentz and Wendell Mason and Animals to Screw for child porn. And comprehend starting with their falsified bullshit back then, too. You see whose name's on the new medical building, don't you? The Cannabis Advocates, Horde Cartmel, Incorporated. But the way those evangelicals see it is, all this happened because David Cartmel didn't get reelected. How ignorant is that? Their logic. All this happened because David Cartmel, my cousin, did not get reelected. No, not really. That's their thought process. Gays causing hurricanes. Ignorance at its fucking finest. Oh, I'd love to talk more about Kyle Christie's big old schlong. And OxyContin, too, with Sharon. Next time you want to get smart with me, tell your husband to run that paperwork right on out to me. He's out on the farm often enough. Well, there's Mr. Christie, driving 10 seconds an hour, checking on the roadway. Come on over, honey. Let's talk about Debbie and Donald. And I'll tell you all about Tyler. Tyler would strangle me out in a heartbeat. And that's what I love about him. Kyle's much more laid back. Thank God Kyle took after their father. Tyler's a bitch just like his mother. Mama's boy. Kyle, Kyle probably wouldn't remember that evening. He was high. And I was, of course, medicated. Morphine and Percocet and God only knows what else. But I was much more lucid than him on OxyContin. Why, yes, you do have a big dick. What was your girlfriend's name at that time? I liked her too, even though she was... What's her name? She cleaned her act up too, thankfully. She and Randy remained friends, while I remained friends with the men. I can't begin to tell you the debauchery they hazed me and coerced me into doing. Get up off your lazy ass and help your family. Yeah, I've had a stroke and can feel my right side drifting down. Let me just pick Donald up out of the chair and carry him into the bathroom. If we both go down, that's not good for anybody, is it? So call Taylor and tell him to get his goddamn lazy, early retirement ass out here. You heard me correctly. Call Taylor and tell him to get his lazy, fucking, early retirement ass out here. Bonnie, after back surgery, having to help Donald get up out of his goddamn chair. He didn't want to go in a nursing home, and he wasn't going in a nursing home. Tell Taylor to get his goddamn lazy ass out here and help a little before I do. And she never did. Tell Karen to come along as well. I have some things to tell her. Your husband is a bad actor. We will not be renewing his contract. Aphasia. Representative Giffords. Whoever shot you needs knocked in the nuts. People think, oh my God, how in the hell did you hold it together all these years? Artificial intelligence systems. As I said, the healthcare in Taiwan is amazing. And when government officials don't want it recognized, you don't even need a passport. So like I said, we need to talk to Uncle Mitch and Auntie Elaine about those UFOs and healthcare in Taiwan. Legalizing same-sex marriage. Very smart. Happier people are healthier people. Healthier people are more productive workers. More productive workers are better consumers. Better consumers make for a stronger economy. Oh. Smart move doing that treaty in 2007 as well. Extradition. Uncle Mitch doesn't need to vacation there anyway. If they cannot lighten up and enjoy the fucking humor in all of it, they're part of the problem. McConnellism. We're going to drain the happiness out of everything. Like I said, it sucks when you get older and your feet catch the legs of the furniture, doesn't it? You better start listening to people like me if you want to survive in this world, kid. We have got to work on his resting bitch face. I don't know who has prettier hair, him or his wife. But I can't go there with Mitch McConnell and Elaine Chou. Not like Patrick and Christy. Christy Boggs is a beautiful woman. And so's her husband. Christy D. I'm pretty sure I already know, but I won't say. They give me more and more access every day. Yes, very good. I need more blood. Num num num. Just like they used to steal my blood, so the judicial brass ring junkies could have clean samples. It was always funny. Aunt Debbie Wood wants to drink your blood. Num num num, keep ye young. Mice models prove it. Tell Paula to take an extra vial for herself, too. Send it to Nurse Sandy and right on to Marilyn Scheidel. And the Holy Bible. I do. Kim Razor's perfume. Her swearing-in suit was the same color as my childhood lingerie. So I had the regal blue teddy lingerie, the red and yellow Asian boudoir wear, and that's just the childhood cosplay stuff. Oops. No, I don't think I will. But thank you for asking. Connor O'Neill, uncut. Jack and Janet West put on one hell of a party, didn't they? Homeland Security. All the important people need house slaves and friends to play with. Friends to play with. And don't sass-mouth them. Well, maybe. I never saw a penny of anything. I did really get a freebie of marijuana at Bob and Marilyn's last time I was there. You're telling your story and we don't want to be in it. Well, you should have thought about that before being involved. And I'm supposed to consider myself absolved. With Bobby Gollenstein in that package of wieners. That's how I learned to survive. Aaron Flack's fleshlight is pink, and I don't want to remember anymore. And no, I don't ever put mine in the microwave. I lost it. I think I left it in Mason County last time I was there. May he turn so red with embarrassment he explodes. And may J. Flack and his Prince Albert turn so red with embarrassment he explodes. And may Amber Red Flack, Rigdon Red Flack, may she turn so red with amusement she explodes. How dare you speak about us this way? Oh! Like I said, the Hilton hotels are always pretty good to me. Sure, take an honors room. Who cares? Cool. Tell Kathy I said thanks. Kathy, you didn't go out in public in your hotel slippers. Who in the hell gives a shit about these people? You should be lucky that I'm a guest on this show. I just love the Beverly Hills Housewives. I miss Lisa Vanderpump. I don't like her show. All those kids. Ugh. I miss Lisa Vanderpump on the Beverly Hills Housewives. I don't like her show. All those kids. It's like MTV's a cleaner, classier version of what was that? The Real World. I'm pretty sure I've had another stroke, but that's okay. I will survive. For as long as I know how to love, I'll know I'll live a life. 'Cause I've got all my love to give and I've got all my life to live. I will survive. I will survive. I'm gay. They say waking up in the mornings, normally when people have a stroke, will at least discover it. The change in blood pressure and posture, and oh, there goes a blood clot. Those doctors at UK, we don't know how you're still conscious. Do you see this imaging? That's blood crushing your brain. Hallelujah. It's a miracle. And now I'm going to call out the University of Kentucky and their rapey shit. Narcotics lifting rapey bullshit. With Eastern State Hospital and their goddamn fag rag motel. It's called Tourette's syndrome. The sooner you admit it, the better off we'll all be. Most of the times it's just seen as barking. Barking at the keyholes. Oh. Or, oh, that's why Russell would make those weird noises. Oh. Yeah, thanks a lot for fucking up every goddamn thing in medical to the point it's now fraud. Criminal, not civil. Fraud. Oh well. So the prosecuting attorney failing to do a goddamn thing? Let me tell you more about Stocky Wood and Kate Hendrickson and her vagina. I will be taking immunity, state, federal, and international. Well, I guess Kim Razor should have followed due process protocol to above and beyond the law with me, and that's not because I'm entitled to anything. That's simply, you should know who you're playing with. I don't take it lightly that you put me on suicide-causing medications. Fuck the goddamn guns. I can't stand guns anyway. So thank you. I ended up killing myself because of their perversion. Yep, that's me having a psychotic episode in Mason County. Why? Because I had been raped by law enforcement threatening me and destroying our property because they didn't like me talking about their date rape situations and scenarios. Brian Helpenstein and Maysville Police Department and Mason County Sheriff's Department and their rapey clan. That doesn't happen here. We don't have laced drugs. Well, here's Officer Pollitt to New York to begin with, Michelle Crawford. Now let me tell the whole goddamn world about your and Eric's hand in accepting resources from child porn producing, human trafficking pieces of garbage and then donating resources to the Honorable Kim Razor and her goddamn rapist family. Girthy Kevin Murphy and Big Country Kenton Pumpelly. Or are they going to argue Bob Tribby had no involvement in the school district's baseball team? I beg to differ. I know Bob Tribby better